Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the CR Lawrence number TA11KA. This is a key-to-like lock for the S710 security H-bar. This is a lock that would be used in a sliding glass system, and I think security H-bar is a reference to the fact that the wheels are quite concealed. You don't really get access to those wheels at all. This lock is also, a rather concealed installation as well. It's a little unusual to look at this lock and figure out exactly where it goes, at least it is to me. But the bottom line is you cut your H-bar and this slides into it, and then you screw this into the H-bar and it becomes a part of the entire assembly at that point. And that's what it is. Let's take some basic dimensional properties of this item and then we'll talk about what it's for. Overall width of the body on the back looks like it's about 1 1/4 inches. Its overall height about 1 1/8 inches. The thickness of the body alone, which would match the H-bar, looks like it's about 7/16. Projection of the lock body itself when it's in the unlock condition is about 1 5/16 inches. When we depress that plunger, it comes down to about 15/16. And there's your locking bolt that has a projection of 3/8. I'll give you an idea of the diameter of that pin as well. That will obviously get bolted into the track opposite behind it. The diameter is 0.186, so 3/16. Okay, there you go. Now, what would you use this for and how do you install it? Let's talk about that now. If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video. So it's a way to secure those sliding glass H-channel type of tracks, which I'll show you on the screen in a moment what those look like. How you install this is you will cut the track short, and I did give you the length of that body, and then from the underside of the track you're going to thread these 2 screws. And what happens when you thread those screws clockwise, it's going to draw that U-bolt, or U-clip basically, down so that it will secure and lock itself inside of the extrusion. And you're doing it from this perspective, from the underside of the track, is how that's going to work. Okay, and that's how you would install that. Pretty simple. There's 2 of them there to make sure it stays nice and secure. There's really nothing else that you're going to work with here. You do have, of course, this component here, which I don't believe you have to unscrew that to get that installed. We'll take a closer look in a moment. Okay. Now, the operating principle is you get a couple of keys. These are what are called convenience keys. They can be installed into the lock either way. And what convenience means is that the cuts on one side of the key are identical to the cuts on the other side of the key, and that the profile of the key blank, where the millings are, they're literally symmetrical, whether you hold it in this way or this way. Older automobiles, will have convenience keys in the ignition. Forgive me, I'm not an automotive locksmith, but a 10-cut Ford ignition key will go in either way. Trunk key, door key, things of that nature. It is a push to lock operation. Okay, just push to lock. The key can be removed in the locked or unlocked condition. Well, in the unlocked condition. So it doesn't mean that you're going to automatically relock this. You can pull that key out and you're unlocked until you push that back in. So it's a non-retaining would be the technical term for that. The key is not held captive. Just making sure all these screws are tight so nothing gets lost in shipment. Now let's switch to the screen view and let's take a closer look at some supporting information. If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video. here's the item that we are indeed looking at. Let's take a look at some photographs. There's the lock and its packaging. That screw was shipped loose from the bottom of the unit. I don't know why. Let's see if we can discover if that component is supposed to go in separately. There's the lock by itself. Those two little, that one little screw, there's two of them that hold all of this together. The top view. Oh, we have another set of photographs here. Side view. The opposite side. The back side. The underside. That's that one screw that we saw in that picture, and here again. And then your two keys. You can buy those keys separately. I'll show you those in a moment. So here is the item that we're looking at. The extended description information is here. Lock provides desired security without having to drill glass. Yeah, no glass preparation for this. You just cut the track back. Plunger style lock. Reversible handing. Oh, that would be why you remove it. Forgive me. That was too easy. You're going to unscrew these to move this plate 180 degrees. That's why, because it's non-handed. That's easy. Fits into cut end of the S710A. I'll show you that in a moment. To secure the bypassing panels. Comes with two keys and a satin anodized finish. Key to like. I am on the... Yeah, we're okay. Now here's that H-bar. That's what that looks like, and they show you here how that is to be installed. And the concept is that you're going to cut this back, and the lock is going to occupy some of that space. So whatever your width is, that's what you're dealing with. And then obviously your plunger is going to need to lock or bolt into the opposite track, just being clear of the wheels. And I'll show you the wheels as well. Yeah, so on the H channel, we've got a link to the lock. We have a link to the same lock where they're all keyed alike. This client, yeah, these are the KA version. So this can be used for the KA would be a situation where this client happened to buy two. He wants them to have the same key, so you'd buy the KA. If you wanted them keyed differently, you would buy just the standard lock, and they're going to come randomly keyed, is the bottom line. Okay. Then we have the wheels. You can see the concept of how this is going to work, how those will slide into the track. Same screw scenario that's here. And the TA30 end caps, I don't have a link to that. Let's see if we can discover what those look like. Yeah, they're not in here. I'll see if I can resolve that. We have been able to come up with a look on what that end cap would look like. And by the time you're seeing this video, this will be added to that link that was down below. But that's the end cap. Secures the same way. You're certainly going to want end caps, would be my opinion. And that concludes all of the associated items with this. Now back at our product, there is a link to the document called Catalog Pages that is here. This will show you different types of sliding door locks, showcase locks, very typical sort of items used in a variety of retail applications. You know, a showcase lock is, you know, the doctor that I saw as a child, the pediatrician, I recall that they had that sliding ratcheting lock on the the receptionist had that on the two sliding doors because I could remember hearing it click when it was locking, or ratchet when it's locking. Different plunger style locks are here. Here's our TA11 lock. The key can be purchased separately, the L key. So, you know, it's not uncommon for people to need to order that key. Now, it's a blank. The bottom line is you'll have to have the ability to duplicate that. I don't believe the manufacturer is going to have cut keys for all of the different possible biddings available. Okay, so back to those catalog pages. And then again, just different style locks that are in here worth taking a look at. Now, speaking worth taking a look at, there is a link below this video as seen here to the manufacturer's page. From here, you can pull up not only all of the C.R. Laurence products that we sell by means of this horizontal navigation, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog and several, a product catalog. It's not all of them. There are far too many product catalogs from C.R. Laurence to have in a single document. So it's all broken up here. Glass entrance systems, shower door hardware, architectural hardware. These are all pretty common catalogs to run through. Let's wrap up this video on camera. If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video. Okay, in conclusion, pretty typical type of lock in the sense of what it's being used for. I can't say that we sell a lot of these, but we certainly sell them enough to have made a video of it. Any questions on the C.R. Laurence TA11 or TA11KA or any other C.R. Laurence product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.